All right, Mark, we got a little bit of mess out here. There's the main stock. I ran out of gas for the chainsaw, and I went to the two gas stations in town. They don't have two cycle, so I couldn't cut that up. I dragged it with the truck, but yeah, we're getting there. Hey, you got a nice door. Look at that. Uh, I cut this poison ivy last time I was here, and it's all dead. I did all of this today. All that stuff is cut off at the base. And once it's dead, it'll come off that building real easy. And Jai's sweeping up the street that we made a mess on. There's the stump from this one. There's another stump in there somewhere, but this one here, there's some phone lines and power lines. I don't know if you can see them running through the top. I have to be real careful with that. I'm going to bring Sean's pole saw out and kind of be surgical and do inch by inch with this, because there's phone lines and power lines up in there I got to be careful about. So right underneath that pipe is your water meter. Right there. And it comes through the wall. You can see I put spray foam around it so the pipe's going to freeze in the winter. Right there. There's where the sewer line comes through. Man, here's the clean out. And all the vines on the bottom of the building have been cut. You know, there's still all the stuff up high, but they've been all cut up at the base and yanked off. So we should be getting getting some progress done. That door, I use pressure treat instead of brick mold, because brick mold isn't going to last as long. And this is I want this to be industrial, and instead of caulk, I use liquid nails, exterior grade, and it's super thoroughly along the top, especially sealed up, so no water should ever get in that. It shouldn't rot out. It should last a long time. All right, there was a big work table over there. We put it over here. We cleaned all this up. We swept. It's a little cluttered right now, but there's all your electrical stuff. And Paul's generator. That was on the far end of the building. I don't know if it works or not, but it was over there. Generator here. Okay, look how clean the floor is in here. All the junk that was piled up there and over here. Turn the flashlight on. All right, look how neat and clean this floor is now. Isn't this great? That's where that big pile of lumber was. There used to be a room right here, and that was a kiln to dry their lumber. But it's gone now. All the electrical wire that I'm ripping out, I put in a pile right here. That's all scrap metal, copper. Somebody wants it. We've been pulling out insulation. We got a stack of good there, stack of bad here. This is all the lumber. There was that room that was right here. All that lumber is right here. We busted off the tin sheets, and the tin sheets are up in front of that door over there. There's a pile of garbage up there that's pretty big. This is all rotted and gross and nasty. So, and we still got more to go. This is a never-ending. If you need some coat hangers, there's about 1 million of them in here. But we got a large chunk of it down. There's tires up in here. There's a lot of lumber. But I figure that's where we'll put the door, right there. And make it a little easier. Already should have a lintel above it already. Oh, there's your other door. I got some light shining through at the top. I haven't put a frame on that, or caulked or sealed it or foamed it, because I got to put that lintel in. So until that steel lintel goes in, it does shut and it's locks, it's solid, but that lintel is necessary to hold that concrete up above it. So, yeah, but look how clean this is now, all the way down through there. Look how clean that is. So, lots of room in here now. All this was, there's pallets and junk, and all of this back here, this pile of rubbish, this whole room is gone now. We're getting there. Now, I just wait for the electrical inspector to come back.